Do you even own your own thoughts? Do you even own your own operating system? Compare it to a computer or like a phone, like iOS, right? iOS is how this runs. The ability to swipe, all of the applications, the way stuff opens, the way texts go through. That's an operating system. It's the way things operate, like the way they work. Android is different than iOS. Do you even own yours? Right? Your brain basically is that. And it's the easiest comparison because most people don't even own their own operating system. They have been fed and handed their operating system, and it sickens me and it saddens me. And usually, the box that they're given in their childhood and growing up is the only box they ever open and jump into and then lock themselves in it. Uh, and nowadays, most people's operating system is given to them. They think they've broken out of the original box they were handed, but then they've got this box, right? And they've got that box, and they've got the laptop box. And this is the new place where their thoughts are being fed to them. They're not their thoughts, they're other people's thoughts. My favorite way to look at this too is like when a big current event happens, or like a big war thing, geopolitical thing, something huge like that. You'll see these newscasters go on and do like a round table, but they always fill the round table with like archetypes, like classic archetypes. And these people are the ones that are supposed to hand you. No, these people on the round tables and on the TV are handing the viewer their thoughts and opinions. It's being handed to them. And then those people go to their family gatherings or their friend gatherings or just out in public, and they simply display that archetype that they saw on TV. There's no thinking for yourself whatsoever. It's just, they've stacked the table with the archetypes. You've got like the gay guy, you've got like the Indian woman, then you got the white dude in a suit, and then you got the black girl, right? And these are purposeful archetypes, whether they know it or not, right? The people on the round table probably aren't aware that they are the provider of the most NPC robotic opinions, right? Where there's no thinking for yourself. So once you develop an operating system of truth, and it really links in with the bullshit filter, right? My concept of the bullshit filter is basically your ability to absorb all perspectives. I'm talking down to the Charles Manson, the Marilyn Manson, the Adolf Hitlers, the everybody, the Kanye Wests, the Donald Trumps, all of them. You need to absorb their perspective and filter out the bullshit. Automatically, you are less powerful than someone who's able to do that because they just simply have more willingness to access information. It's just fact. So you're putting yourself as an inferior being right away by doing that, right? I'm able to watch a bunch of Charles Manson interviews, and I'm able to discard all of the stupid stuff and the psychotic killer stuff, right? Manipulator stuff, and I'm able to suck the juice, like the good information out of what he's saying, right? He's a prime example because he had a lot of great things to say, but can't listen to him. He's a killer. He's a cult leader. I'm able to because I don't care. I just discard the shit and take all the hits, the good stuff, right? So if you're not by now making your own operating system, you're really far behind. Like you're really far behind. And don't be don't be one of those people who sits in the chair and gets it from the Black Mirror and absorbs all the bullshit from the Black Mirror and then takes that, and it's like you're channeling that person that you saw on the round table when you get into opinions and debates with people. You're simply spewing what you saw, whichever archetype you resonated with the most. So what's the most important thing to do is not fall into one of the archetypes and properly listen to the debate. The news debates can be great, but your own operating system is what you have to use. You can't rely on theirs. So you, first of all, you got to take it over. Like, you got to take back control, take the wheel back. And I encourage everyone to question their religion that they were given up, or they were given when they were born, right? Geo-based religion. I was simply born in Vancouver, and my parents were Christian/Catholic, right? And it's like they just handed me that, right? Because they didn't question it. And hopefully they did question it, and hopefully they landed on, this is dope, this is the truth, I like this, it works for me. There's a difference too between something being the truth and something just working for you. If it works for you, go and use it. Please use it, right? If you want to find the truth, that's going to be tough. And it's probably going to destroy your mental health trying to find the truth, because it's all bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit. Most people don't even own their operating system. And by the way, like, nothing on this channel will ever be AI. I just wanted to say that because it looks like I'm reading something on the side here, and I am. It's my own freaking notes from my own operating system. AI is the biggest operating system hijack. And for those who own their own, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's the same thing as the roundtable news people. You got to be able to look at what that AI said to you, take the bullshit out of it, and use the rest. But I'm trying to kind of develop a book, basically, of all of these things I've been learning that work for me. They work. That's the key. They actually work. And one of my favorite sayings, it will work if you work, right? Like, it doesn't work if you don't work. It does not work if you don't work. So on the operating system, you've got to the cleansing. That's the other part. Actually, no, let's start with this right here. It's a big responsibility choosing to be at the control of the reins of your mind at all times. Like, this is the other thing. Nobody really wants this even. It's only the few that want to be in control of the reins. It's way easier to just be the archetype you see on TV. Like, it's so much easier, and it's so awesome. Like, I love it. It's like, because I've felt it before, and vicariously, I live through other people that do it. Because it's like awesome, bro. It's to just be able to have a couple responsibilities, feel no expectations for yourself, and just, like, I always give the example, like, we are self-employed, so we work from home and we work on our own hours, and we work all the time, basically. Like, we have to force ourselves to turn it off, versus someone who comes home from work, and this is how internet business is, right? You have to, it's 24/7 basically. Someone who comes home from work, they just get to chill, grab their favorite drink, get some food, watch their favorite show, and they know that work is turned off, right? And that is something I do envy. I actually do envy it, but I would never choose it. I would never choose it. I can't. I cannot get myself to work for someone else. But I fully understand how that's a dope path. Like, it's a great way to spend this life. I'm not even joking. And my opinion wouldn't be that before, but that is freedom. You arguably have more freedom than me. I'm tied to this bullshit on the internet, right? Maybe I'm making way more money, but you might be happier and more free. The happiness is a hard part to reach with the 9 to 5. Like, most people despise their 9 to 5, right? So there's obviously benefits to both sides. But just like that, I can't imagine being able to do that. Because I've never actually done it. Even in school, like high school, I was coming home. Yes, I played a lot of damn Minecraft. I played a lot of video games. But once I replaced the video games with internet business, drop shipping, everything like that, once I replaced it, it was game over. Like, there's no more relaxing. My only relaxing was watching YouTube videos and eating food. That's it. Which is, yeah, that's what regular people do. But I wasn't just watching anything. It was internally, my operating system was rigged for progress. And I felt horrible to myself if I watched something for entertainment purposes only. It was like, dude, you're wasting time right now. So then you got to free yourself from that. There's a lot of chains that come with success, like so many chains. But just own your own operating system. Create your personalized operating system. Link it in with your algorithm. Your algorithm is kind of the new way they're feeding the thoughts, right? Because you just scroll that shit and then you see a bunch of people you want to be. And then you like imitate and stuff. Like, you imitate what's on your algorithm. It creates your rhythm, right? It's an algorithm. It's creating a rhythm to everything in your life. And it's so personalized by now. But you got to personalize your own operating system up here, what you like and shit, and then also display that. Like, the like button is important. Click the like button on more shit that you actually like. Click the like button on things you want to see more of, right? It actually is important. It's important to click subscribe and follow people because you're curating your algorithm to a point where if you surround yourself digitally with the right people, it can be just as effective as surrounding yourself physically with the right people. It truly can. It truly can. I have learned more from the internet and digital human beings that I've never met than people I've met. By far. Like, it's 1,000x. It's insane. Yeah. Who will you let become an enemy in your consciousness? Who will you let become an enemy? You are letting them become an enemy. The real matrix and the only... This is shit I wrote down, by the way. The real matrix and the only matrix that matters is your inner matrix. Yeah, correct things from the absolute core. That's where it starts. It's not like Band-Aid shit. It's like internal healing. You shouldn't need anything from anybody. That's number one. Like, that's number 0. There should be you should be good on your own. You shouldn't need anyone to do anything for you. That's where you have to reach first. You should be able to sit in a plain blank room and stare at a wall for 30 minutes and just hear those thoughts. And if you can't do that, you're fucked up. Right? You have to correct that. You should just be able to sit and just watch the thoughts enter and then try to shoot them down, you know? Okay, I'm done here.